Many years ago, I snuck out of the front of my house with my wife's diamond engagement ring hidden in my hand. The same ring that we saved for a couple of years and traveled to Antwerp, one of the diamond capitals of the world, to purchase the perfect diamond. I believed I had to sell that ring to raise money for a business venture I was in. Later that day, being the man of my household, I came home and I told my woman what we did. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a colossal mistake. I don't remember much that happened next. Doctors are not hopeful that I'll ever regain my memory due to the amount of trauma that I received on my head and my face. What I do remember, just before I passed out, was the look in my wife's eyes. I believe she was thinking, I married a world-class failure. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and everybody that knows what it feels like to fail. Jillian Michaels of The Biggest Loser, she sums failure up this way. A bad day for your ego, it's a good day for your soul. I was having a bad ego day. That turned into 2 really bad ego years. It started with selling my wife's ring, then getting beat up by my wife, and then putting that money into a business, and I failed at it, and we lost everything. Those are 2 bad years. I call them the dark ages. But out of those 2 years, something spectacular happened. We stumbled upon a process that since we have revised into 3 simple keys. 3 keys that have saved our lives. Matter of fact, I am married today now for 29 years. That's all to the same woman. I'm not pulling a David Letterman and adding up lies consecutively. It's the same girl I sold the ring on. These 3 keys work. They're powerful. They've changed our lives. Key number 1, we must take action. Every day we have to take action. It's the lifeblood of the process. Years ago, a Belgian colonel, he pulled me out of a military exercise. I was failing at it. And he said, son, I want you to remember this. Any action, even wrong action, is better than no action. I wasn't doing anything. He said, if you had at least made a decision, you could steer. You could make adjustments. You did nothing, and you can't move and steer a parked car. Action is so incredible because it leads us to the second key of the process. And the second key is by far the most powerful. We're going to fail. I'm going to fail. Failure's beautiful. Failure is up here. Quitting is down here. Failure is the opposite of quitting. Quitting says I give up. After my last failure, I'm done. I'm going to camp out in front of the mountain that mastered me. And then I'm going to give guided tours for the rest of my life explaining why that mountain beat me. Failure. It's a sign I'm still living and I'm trying. I'm working. I'm facing life every single day. Failure is beautiful. As a young man, I learned to ski really well. One weekend, I skied without falling down. I thought I had mastered the mountain. Everybody I told was impressed, except for Coach Marcheski. I thought he was going to have an aneurysm when I explained to him what I did. He got up in my face, and his eyes are bulging, spit's flying everywhere. And he's screaming at me, popping me in the chest. Mr. Carcarey, if you ever play for me the way you skied this past weekend, I'm cutting you. You have become a cancer and a coward. He went on to explain, you quit. You let the mountain master you. You were afraid. You didn't try. That's why you didn't fail. He says, I need winners, not quitters. Failure is beautiful. I walked away from that. I was 17. I didn't get it. I thought Coach was crazy. And that boy's off his meds. And how dare the school district allow a guy that old to teach? No, he was ancient. Almost 40. But Coach was right. I get it now. He was right. I quit. I was down here. Failure's up here. We need to keep failing. Fail early. Fail often. Failure is beautiful. And as we fail, learn. That's the third key. Learn. Somewhere hidden in your failure is a secret to your future. It's part of your destiny. It's the only way to success. You must find it. You'll have to roll up your sleeves. It'll be to your glory to find it because it's a treasure. If we don't, then we are destined to make the same mistakes over and over again. What are you learning from your failures? I've learned some incredible things from mine. Remember the dark ages? I remembered some awesome things. Some things that have saved my life. First and foremost, and this is important, I learned never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, get between a woman and her diamonds. I also learned how to manage businesses, leverage debt. I learned that money has a language all its own. What are we learning from our failures? Every day, get up, take action. Let's stop playing it safe. Get out of our comfort zones. Let's learn to walk on water. And understand that failure is beautiful, it's good, and the more of it, the better. And on each failure, stop and learn. If you'll do those things, then it'll be my great honor to join you on the field of life, training to become world-class failures. Mr. Toastmaster.